got here? Chaz, we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about the setup and all that. Oh. We're live. Okay. Apparently we're live. Okay. Alright, don't need this. That was good. Alright. So what's up, gamers? Holy crap, face reveal, world's first. Oh god, someone's gonna die. We're here. This is what we're calling the 5-year anniversary special. And I figured, what better way to both A, do a special, and B, make this a complete cringe fest. I mean, let's be real, it's gonna be a cringe fest. By quite literally, A, face reveal, wow, exciting. But more importantly, I think it's about time I show off the setup, and by setup, I mean setups, because there's like 2 of them that I want to show. So I figured it's about time we do that, because, you know, it's been like 5 years on the platform, and I haven't done that yet, so it's kind of, it's shocking that I haven't. So that's what we're doing, as a dedicated 5-year anniversary special. Just gonna show off the PC setup, show off some collections, you know, that kind of thing. You're getting an updated face reveal, I guess. That's something. So with that, I guess I better, you know, hold on. Yeah, we're going. We're doing this. Here we go. This is it. Cut. Starting off is the only console to actually be in a video. It's the Wii. It's still here. It's still a pretty small little boy. And here's a pat on the head for him or her. I'm not really sure. Then there's this, the original N64. I ended up getting this from a friend, basically, and it honestly works great. And I have some good games and controllers for it, so that's a plus, but god dang it, it looks awful playing games. I'm gonna be honest, it was a weird time. Then I have the GameCube, and I've been wanting to play a lot more GameCube games, since games like F-Zero GX and Wind Waker and many others are just starting to call for me. It's great, and if you don't have one, you should own one. Also, Jesus Christ, I own a 360. Granted, the you know, disk drive has to be pried open, because it doesn't want to open, and at least I don't have a red ring of death. Yet. The most recent entry into my collection by far is my Switch. I ended up getting this back in March of this year, and I've loved it ever since. I mean, it's also red, so it also gets plus 10 horsepower. Somehow. And finally, there's a Wii U. But why do I own one? I mean, come on, it's pretty bad. Also, don't mind the horrors behind all these consoles too, by the way. Behold, the game section. It's 2 shelves devoted to games and console accessories. I mean, just look at all these games. Like, come on, you have like Switch, you have Wii U games, you got the Xbox games in here. I mean, what's there not to like? Hey, what are you doing here? While I don't play every game on this shelf, I do play most of them from time to time, whether that's on days off of things like school and content creation, or just for funsies. Okay, now why are you here, Mrs. Anime Waifu? Like, Jesus. You know, I'm a serious gamer when I have the original Ocarina of Time. That's how you do it. No other obligations. Over here is a PSP. It's not charged, but you know, you can at least look at it, I guess. There's also a Game Boy Advance over here, and my 3DS is sitting in the DS pouch as well. Behold, the controller storage, and it looks horrid in here, don't worry. All the controllers are ending up staring here for consoles. And yes, I want to get actual drawers to put them in, but, you know, this is how we live, right? It's broke versus pro somehow. Now we move to the biggest part of the video, I guess, and that is the PC setup. Complete with dual monitors and sweet peripherals. This PC is, well, like every other PC out there, let's be real. I mean, check out this RGB thing here. I mean, you know, it's pretty cool, I guess. The mouse also has RGB. Oh my god, wow. Wait, here comes the 360. The left monitor is the primary monitor. It's, you know, a 1080p Samsung monitor. It's pretty sleek. I like the color, you know, maybe, you know, that might be black, you know, that might be weird to say, but, you know, I like the color. I got it from a Goodwill, so that should give you an idea. The monitor on the right originally was my primary monitor for quite a number of years. It's a pretty standard 1050p monitor that you'd get from like, you know, buying like a HP or something from like a Best Buy or something. So it's not amazing, but, you know, it's decent. You may also notice that I really enjoy Breath of the Wild, hence the desktop background of the Korok Forest and the Master Sword. But trust me, I do have other ones. Like, for example, this. Crap, now I've been exposed. I also have this headset. from a Chinese company named Sades. It does its job, and it's actually pretty loud. Of course, I'm considering getting a new headset soon, so don't worry about that. The most recent change, aside from the entrance of the 1080p monitor, is my mic. It's a HyperX Solocast, and while it's a pretty low end and affordable mic, it's definitely much better than the mic that I would normally use, which is on my headset. And once it's in its position where I can create content, I do truly feel like I'm immersed in the creator atmosphere. If creator atmosphere is even a thing. But what sits behind all of the things I've talked about so far is the PC herself. Yes, it's a she. Honestly, I'm one of those people that likes my PC on top of their desks, so don't complain, especially if you're a tech YouTuber. Don't complain. I've had my system for around 2.5 to 3 years now, after finished building it at the start of 2019. Which, in this case, you can kind of think of it as this PC was just finished being built just before the launch of the RTX 20 and RX 5000 series GPUs were out on the market. But hey, I could be wrong on that front completely. And if you want to see just kind of what's inside of the PC, then here you go. It's pretty simple and straightforward for the budget I was working with back in 2019, and trust me, I am planning to upgrade eventually. But of course, you know, the market's kind of crazy right now. But pretty much, that's the setup. It's pretty simple, because as a simple person, I like things as simple as it can get, and as it should be. So, with that kind of concludes the entirety of that's going to be the 5-year anniversary special. I figured this, you know, it works. There was a lot of other video ideas I wanted to do for this, but I think this works the best. Getting you kind of an updated this, I think, is probably a better idea, and showing off, you know, the cool jazz that sits behind me over here, as well as the computer setup and all that, I think is a better move, just to kind of get an idea of where everything's made and what I'm doing in my free time outside of creation. So, if you enjoyed this kind of video, then make sure you subscribe, maybe like this video, share it with people. And as always, my name is PandaPowerSauce. Remember to stay saucy, and thank you for an incredible 5 years. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.